I don't bore you if you were with us the other day. There is a difference in sneakers because some sneakers, you don't even realize it, do not have the support you need. This is why we turn to Vionic, because these are sneakers that get us moving, that get us walking, but they're sneakers that also offer us fantastic support. These we have for you in ladies and in gentlemen's, and it's a 261,996. 4 easy payments for you, less than $25 each. These are my pick of the show because several years ago I was getting ready to get married and I was working out like a crazy person, and guess what happened? Week before, the Saturday before, 1 week, my knee blew up like a balloon. And I thought, oh my goodness. I went to go see a doctor. Doctor did some x-rays and an MRI and said, you have been exercising on bad sneakers.
Oh dear.
You do not have support. So I made it down, I hobbled down in heels, and then I wore flip-flops the rest of the reception. But this is how I learned. I always assumed that every sneaker's supported because, well, they're sneakers, but that's not the case.
Yeah.
Necessarily.
I mean, to be fair, there's a lot of great sneakers out there, and the midsole technology is beautiful. They have all those sort of bits and pieces in the midsole. Where all the action happens is right underneath the foot. That's where you need to have that support, and that's what you're getting with Vionic. You're getting a beautifully constructed sneaker, probably one of our most stable and supportive sneakers in our entire range. But then you're also getting that technology that's built in. And if I just take this out and show you, this is what you're getting underneath the foot. So this is the difference that Vionic will make with that great arch. But look at that profile there. I encourage you, have a look at the sneakers you've got at home. Take out the insole. I'll guarantee you it won't look anything like this. That great arch support, that nice deep heel cut, which is really going to help realign you. And I've got an example here of what you get in a regular pair of sneakers. This is actually out of a pair of my sneakers, which and I removed this straight away. So well into 3 figures, brilliant midsole technology, but that's what was sitting underneath my foot, just something completely flat and offering no support. Naturally, I took these out and put my Vionic inserts in, but there you can sort of see the difference in the level of support that you're going to get.
That could make all the difference in the world. And if you're maybe, you got a Fitbit a couple weeks ago and it was our today's special value, maybe part of your New Year's resolution, maybe just because it's nice out. I know my husband and I have been trying to move a little bit more. If you're looking to get walking, these are a wonderful shoe to help you out. And we do have them for you in men's and women's sizes.
Something for the blokes.
Which is kind of nice.
His and hers, go out walking together. Actually, I just posted an article from Dr. Andrew Weil, who's part of our innovation lab, and talking about the benefits of walking. I was amazed about how many things, stress and health, and it helps clear the mind and everything. Yeah,
it sure does. So we just need to know which color you would like and which size you would like. So we're going to start out, I believe we're starting here. These are the blokes.
That's for the blokes.
That's for the blokes. We have them for you in black. And then we also have that white and navy option. In men's sizing here, sizes 7 through 13, whole and half sizes, medium and wide.
That's right. So fits true to size, no need to size up or down. And I think the black option, which we also have in the women's, is great if you as a work shoe. If you work in the service industry. And a lot of nurses love this as well. In fact, I remember when we were in hospital having Vera, my daughter, one of the nurses, who told me she walks 7 miles a day.
Wow.
Around the wards and that sort of thing. There's so many there's so much work, so many steps you're taking. And she was wearing a pair of these. So
this is what you want to do. I had one of my friends on Facebook the other day say that she gets in an unbelievable amount of steps and mileage. She works in a restaurant.
Yeah.
I worked for years during college in restaurants. You're moving, you're grooving. Again, where were Vionics when I needed them? Get them now and help yourself out. So if you would like these, by the way, now moving on to women's sizing, this is going to be the white-purple option. Get a little purple action going on here.
I think with the white styles, it is that classic tennis sneaker.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Then we've got it for you in, this is the taupe.
The perfect neutral option.
This reminds me a lot of a hiking shoe at the look of it. It really is a wonderful neutral. Then we move on to the black. This is if you work in the service industry. Oh my goodness, I've had these on right now. These feel phenomenal.
Yeah. It's an amazing difference. This would be probably the most supportive shoe we have in our entire range.
Wow, that's saying a lot.
Yeah.
Then we've got them for you in the white and the blue, and in the women's sizing, 5 to 11, whole and half sizes, medium and wide width. So this is a nice size sneaker. You get some really nice width here, but they're not heavy.
No, and they look heavy, I'll give you that, but they're certainly not by any stretch of the imagination a heavy sneaker. You had the leather and mesh on the upper, and that's a great combination to have a bit of mixed media there on the look of it. But this is a beautifully constructed sneaker. A nice firm heel counter. That's very, very important for helping keep the foot in place when you go through the walking motion. There's an EVA midsole, and then we have some additional support there through that midfoot. You see that TPU through that midfoot there. That's really, really important because that's going to help, again, stabilise and really support that midfoot and that arch area. So what you've got here is something really nice and flexible through the forefoot and firm and supported through the rear foot. Why is that important? Because your footwear shouldn't bend where your foot doesn't bend. So, you know, you shouldn't be able to fold a shoe in half because your foot doesn't bend in half. If it does, I'd go see someone real quick. But you can see they're nice and flexible through the forefoot, firm and supported through the rear foot. The girls are agreeing with me.
I know, we're like, oh, that just hurt a little bit. But look at, this is one of the things I love. Look at the cushion here. This is often in the area where I know I personally end up getting blisters, and then you know, you're like, oh, I got to work them in. Look at this. This is what you want circling around the ankle, but it doesn't stop there because you also have it in the tongue. This completely hugs. It really is a comfort. It's a welcome, and it will encourage you maybe to get out there and get moving. I've been trying to do that fit step. I can't even say it right. Fitbit and get my steps in.
Only a few more minutes to go, all right?
But look at, these are comfortable and they're supportive. And if you are looking to introduce a new sneaker to your life, if you are thinking, you know what, maybe I'm going to take out the insert and maybe mine look like that other one, give these a try, and you're able to do it here for 4 easy payments of less than $25. You know, these are less than $100 for either the men's or the women's. I think about what I've spent on sneakers. Wow, is this a great value?
I totally agree. And what you're getting there is this great support. And it's a nice looking, when you see it on the foot, it's actually a nice looking sneaker as well.
It is, and it feels good. It's not heavy, because it may look a little bigger, but it feels good.
Yeah, and it's great looking style, but yeah, fantastic. If you want to get out there, do your walking, take your steps, this is going to be the great option for you. And it's still giving you that support. And we haven't really spoken about, you spoke earlier about in the lead up to your wedding hurting your knee.
Yes.
Because you weren't wearing supportive footwear. It's amazing to think that, you know, your knee can be affected by your feet, but here's how it can happen. So with Amy here on a hard flat surface, you'll see that misalignment there around the ankle area. But then what you'll notice also is we put a dot on Amy's knee. That line's going off in one direction, the dot on the knee shooting off in another direction. Because when that foot's in its unnatural alignment, the lower leg internally rotates, that knee's out of its alignment. Watch the dot on the knee. When I realign Amy, and now you can see now everything's beautifully straightened up. When I let go of Amy, it's all twisting back in. So when I remove that orthotic technology, I'm just going to put this underneath Amy's foot, and now you can see everything is beautifully aligned. That's the difference it's going to make. It has a flow-up effect from the rest to the rest of the body.
And you know what it is, Liam? It's so funny because that makes, when you see it, it makes absolutely, positively perfect sense. It's like dominoes. It's like the game with like the wooden sticks. You pull one out, it's all going to go down. You build it properly from the ground up, and it all fits well, and it works, and it feels good.
That's right.
And it looks good.
It can be like a house of cards.
Aha! House of cards. We're going to take a quick walk, my friend Amy. We hate to leave you over there, but we want to do colors real quickly. We have these for you, men's and women's. If you would like them in the men's, we have the black and the white and navy. In the ladies, white and purple, tan, black, and the white and the blue. Less than $100, 4 easy payments, great support, great value.